Hey, welcome back to Cedar Porch Homestead. I'm JR. We have a really cool project that we're going to be working on today because this little girl right here is spearheading her own little enterprise. And if you know anything, if you watched our channel before, you know I have an older daughter that has started her quail empire. So she has got a bunch of quail right here in our ultimate brooder. But the problem is we have not done our timeline the way we probably should have. So we're going to have a crossover because we have 25 meat chickens coming in the mail in about a week that this girl's going to raise that, well, we have to do something with. So today what we're going to, because it has to be today. I have one day to work on this project because my schedule has completely filled up, because that's what you do when you don't schedule accordingly, is you fill your calendar up before you realize that you have to do a build. So we have one day to do this build. We're going to create a scrap brooder out of things we have laying around the shop, because if you've seen any other videos, you know that I don't like to spend money on things if I don't have to. Let's use these scraps. Let's create a brooder for these birds that are coming in a week, and I have one day to do it. Let's get to work.
All right, I'm in Dad's shop today trying to figure out what to use to make this brooder, and there's a lot of stuff everywhere. So, been walking around trying not to trip over that pile of whatever that is, and trying to find some stuff to use, and I think I found some.
Okay, now that Ashlyn has showed you how much of a disaster my shop is, let me go over some quick numbers for your brooder. So when you're doing meat chickens, what you need to kind of calculate in is that each one of these chicks is going to need about half a square foot per bird up until the 3 weeks when they're able to go out on the grass. So if we're doing 25 birds, we're going to fudge those numbers a little bit, and we are going to create 12 square feet. So we're going to do a 3 by 4 foot brooder for these birds. So now this is going to be some OSB wood. This is scraps. This is stuff that need to go to the landfill. So I would not do this for a permanent brooder, something I was going to use over and over again. But literally when these birds go out on grass, this is going out to the dump, or it's going to be burned. One or the other, we're going to get rid of it. So let's get the scraps into a brooder, because again, I've got one day. One day.
He's using it! He's so strong. Alright, we're putting the brooder together now, and we made an exoskeleton for it. We did this because, first, we had the scraps to do it, and second, because it'll give it more stability and strength. Now we're going to put the walls in. Slacker. So when we built this brooder, we didn't think about the height of the legs. It's a little too short, so we had to get a step stool. So we're not making the same mistake with this one. We thought about it before we put the legs on. They're a little too tall, so we're gonna use these.
All right, so it's the end of the day. Me and Miss Ashlyn got the brooder done. We went above and beyond on a couple of the components of it, but this thing is big enough that I could lease it. I'm gonna start charging rent. I already have a tenant.
All right, we are done with the build, and it is huge. I mean, you saw me in it. We have a full 12 square feet that will accommodate all our 25 chicks. Our flooring is OSB, so before we put our chicks in here, we're gonna put some waterproof flooring, and then our shavings, and then our chicks. That way the flooring doesn't get sour. So our walls are 24 inches, and we did that because we can do the deep litter method, and then also when we open the doors, our chicks won't fly out. So on our doors, we have some mesh to keep it nice and ventilated and also keep the chicks safe. We like to add plexiglass windows to all of our brooders because it allows our friends with little kids to come and visit, and the little kids can look in the brooder without issues.
All right, so we are all done with this brooder build. This was a great opportunity for me and Ash to spend the day in the shop to get this done, because this was the only day that I had a chance to get this brooder build done before our chicks arrive. So this is a load off my mind. Miss Ashlyn was a great hand here in the shop today, and this will work out perfect for our 25 chicks that are on their way. So if you like this video, make sure you're subscribed to our channel, give us a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you're notified when we come out with other videos. And as always, leave a comment below or a question, but let us know what kind of brooder setup you have or what kind of brooder setup you're thinking about doing for your chicks. And as always, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.
See you later.